Yo, my people, them CFC, Realist Blue, back with another video, and it's another news update and interesting news. Manager update, as well as Michael Olise, some news on Trevoh Chalobah, Conor Gallagher, as well as Victor Osihmen. So I hope you guys enjoy this news update, and thank you to everyone who has subscribed to the channel. We are so close to reaching 1,000 subscribers, so help me get that as soon as possible. My people, them. Hope you have a wonderful, wonderful Thursday and enjoy the rest of your week. But now let's get into the news. I'm going to start off with the manager news, and I'm not even that optimistic about this, but here it is, isn't it? Kieran McKenna is thought to prefer a move to Chelsea at this stage over Brighton. Chelsea are also assessing how suited candidates to succeed Mauricio Pochettino are to the club's current squad and the future recruitment plans. Chelsea have narrowed down their search to 4 candidates: Kieran McKenna, Thomas Frank, Enzo Maresca, and an unknown 4th candidate. And this is dead, fam. This is dead. The 4 names that I just mentioned, I'm not excited about any one of them. And from where all these posts will be coming out, it's looking like Kieran McKenna is the front runner. He is in pole position, basically, to be the next Chelsea manager. It's insane. It's insane. These board members, these sporting directors, think that these 4 names are anything major. It's down to them. I'll be real to you. It's down to them because they are messing up this club. They better pray, like I'm praying, that whoever our next manager is, it just somehow works. Because I don't want Chelsea to be bottom of the barrel. But these man, from the outside looking in, look like they want us to be the bottom of the barrel, a mid-table team. Kieran McKenna got Ipswich promoted from League One to the Championship. Big you up, and then you done something that hasn't been done before. From when you've gone into League One, you got promoted to the Championship, straight to the Premier League. I can give you big ups for that because that's a big achievement for you. You are a very young manager, an inexperienced coach, and to do that is big. It is. But if man's going to be 100% honest, this isn't good enough for a Chelsea manager. This board, they are trying, like I can respect that you're trying to do something new. You're trying to give people time. But don't you understand that with the managers that you have chosen, they have not been given enough time? Why? Because they are not good enough. You guys want us to try get Europa League. You'd want us to get Champions League football with a guy who has no experience. No experience. Because if you, man, get Kieran McKenna, yeah, you do understand he's never managed in Europe. They have to understand they've never managed in Europe. How can you expect him to come in and expect to get top 4? How can you expect that? Just like Graham Potter, you're trying to set man up to fail because you're putting man in new realms that they've never been in before. This might as well be the shadow realm for them, man, because they don't know. Everything's the unknown at this point in time because not one of these men can talk about doing big things. They can't. And coming to the Premier League, which is the most competitive league in the world, you think that this is the best decision. These 4 candidates. Wow. Just wow. I'm so mad. But on God, I'm not going to be happy with whichever new manager it is because it's not going to be Thomas Tuchel. It's not going to be anyone that has a proven track record of winning at the highest level. I am not going to be backing any one of these managers. They're going to have to prove stuff to me. I can give you leeway. I can understand from any manager that's going to come in, you are being set up to fail. I can understand that. But the board don't, and our fan base won't once we see our results going left. So whoever the new manager is, inshallah, I'm praying for you. because you have an uphill battle to do something that hasn't been done, especially in the Clear Lake Capital ownership, to make Chelsea competitive, to make Chelsea a top four team. We have never come close to that. We came close this season, but at the end of the season, we weren't even trying to get top four. We couldn't even do it. We are going to be so stressed if this doesn't work out. Because if this fails, Chelsea will be a bottom half team. And every single fan that is a hater of Chelsea will be loving this. So, inshallah, he blesses us and protects us because we need God at this point. We do. We need God. So that's gonna be the news on the manager news. You guys let me know your thoughts and opinions. But now we're gonna move over to Michael Olise, and this is what Fabrizio Romano has reported. So Michael Olise is Manchester United or Chelsea, these two clubs. So Olise, my brother, French born. You do understand me? Got beer Frenchman up in the place. Bare Frenchman up in the place. Come to Chelsea, man. Come to Chelsea. We are better off than Manchester United right now. We are better off. We might have a new manager come in, but as a squad, we are better off than these man because they can't even guarantee hand on heart say that they are going to be having Ten Hag. They're interested in Kieran McKenna as well. That's the maddest thing. They are actually interested in Kieran McKenna as well. Thomas Tuchel could potentially go there. And if that happens, I'm going to be on this board like never before. But Elise, come to Chelsea, my dog. You have your younger brother who's literally signed a new contract recently. Come to Stamford Bridge, bro. You was here as a little man. You was here as a young boy. Come back, bro, and bless us. Add more talent to this team because you are an extraordinary talent. And hopefully you can get developed into one of the world's best. Because as a Frenchman, you man are generational. There are so many cold Frenchmen in this world. So I really hope that at least they can do his thing because he had a great end to the Premier League season for Crystal Palace, who had a mad form. Mad form. They beat Aston Villa 5-0. They beat Crystal Palace 4. I mean, they beat Manchester United 4-0. So honestly, after you've beaten them 4-0, don't go to Man United, bro. Come to Chelsea, my dog. Come here, fam. Come here. He's a baller. As you've already seen from the highlights, left foot can take a man on, can find space, bring others into the game, can score a goal, can set pieces, can do it all. He's that great, and he's a very young baller. So inshallah, he can come to Chelsea because it's either us or Manchester United. So keep a lookout and see what will happen in terms of Michael Olise to Chelsea this summer. And I'll keep you updated. But yeah, that's the Michael Olise news. Now we're going to move over to the Trevoh Chalobah and Conor Gallagher news. And this is what happens. Conor Gallagher and Trevoh Chalobah are expected to leave Chelsea in the wake of Mauricio Pochettino's departure. Also, 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 they don't want to leave Chelsea. That's a fact. Conor Gallagher and Trevoh Chalobah do not want to leave Chelsea Football Club. And rightly so, because they have been here from knee high. They have been here from knee high, little boys growing up to come and play for Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. They have scored at Stamford Bridge. They have the crowd behind them. They have the Chelsea fan base, majority of us behind them. Because these guys are good footballers. Good footballers. They are. And personally speaking, I would want to keep both of them based on the seasons that they've had, honestly, and the link that they have to Chelsea. I wouldn't be unhappy if we sold Conor Gallagher for 50 M's and that, but we have to extort the thing. We have to extort it. I'm not having it. We have to extort it because he is a player that is can contribute to a title winning team. Whether and as a subs player, as a squad player, he can definitely do that because when we have our full team fit, he won't get into the starting 11, in my opinion. And Mauricio Pochettino made this mistake by trying to base everything around Conor Gallagher. He tried to say that Enzo and Caicedo were not even superior than Conor Gallagher, which is insane. So I'm happy that Pochettino has left. You man, I've never once said that I'm unhappy about that. But these two, it will be jarring if they do end up leaving for pure profit. Because that's the reason why they want to get sold for pure profit, for the books, to keep us in line with PSR and all of these kind of things. I don't agree with it, but this is just how things go at Chelsea Football Club when this board are just showing everyone that they just want the money. They need to pattern up and stop trying to look for a yes man, because they even tried to say they're not trying to look for a yes man. But in deep down, you are. Because if you didn't, you'd want to sign people that have backbone like Thomas Tuchel. You want a yes man. That's what you want. So stop lying to us, the board. But yeah, man, that's the news on Trevoh Chalobah and Conor Gallagher. You guys let me know your thoughts and opinions down below. Now it's down to the final topic, and a very, very interesting topic sourced by Team Talk. I'm not 100% sure how reliable this is, but I'm still going to say it. Victor Osimhen is set to reject interest from PSG and Saudi Arabian clubs as he looks to secure a move to Chelsea. To Chelsea. Bring him to Chelsea, my people. Bring him here. We need a striker. We desperately need him. And I'll be real. We have to, man, because he's a baller. With the age that he's at, he can develop even more into one of the best footballers in the world, best strikers in the world. Because Victor Osimhen, he's a lethal finisher. I've shown you guys numerous updates, shown you enough highlights. His aerial wins is elite. Wins headers, can bring others into the game. Fast, can run down the line, can bring others in. Shoot on the left foot, right foot. He can do it all. He is a poacher, someone that can score goals inside the box. At times, could potentially score goals from outside the box. Volleys, he can do all of that. He is a very, very good talent. And I really hope that Chelsea bring him to Stamford Bridge, because that's someone that I wanted last summer, but it didn't happen. Hopefully this summer it can. And Napoli, they want us to pay the release clause, like 103 million or 105 million. So that is not an easy task, but I really hope Chelsea can do it, because we desperately need a striker. And I'm not trying to go like no Benjamin Sesko at this point, because it's just too raw. And we already have Nicholas Jackson, someone that can be a backup. So for me, Victor Osimhen, please come to Chelsea. The board, do what you need to do. Make sure that you, man, your plans work. Because on God, if your plans do not work, I'm going to be on your necks for the rest of my life. Because you are trying to tarnish Chelsea. This Kieran McKenna, all of these managers linked, disgraceful, fam. You better hope that your decisions work out. If they don't, it's a long day. It's going to be a long day. But that's going to be it from me. Like, share, subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Snapchat, and Facebook for more Chelsea content. I'm CFC Realist Blue, and I'm out. Peace. Come on, Chelsea. Come on, Chelsea.